Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Today we're going to talk about Kwesi. We're going to give Kwesi so many flowers. The man is a freaking genius. But first, this episode brought to you by BetUS. Use the promo code YouTube150 at checkout. The BetUS site for 150% bonus on your first deposit and an additional 125% bonus on your next two deposits up to $2,000. Please play responsible. And we all bet on Kwesi, and the bet's paying off.
The bet is paying off with the news. Kirk Cousins being benched in favor of rookie quarterback Michael Penix Jr. Kwesi, there was a lot of question this time last year. Are the Vikings going to resign Kirk Cousins? What are they going to do? The path he chose is making him look like a genius.
Yeah, I mean, an absolute genius. And we're going to talk more, not just Kirk Cousins, about Kwesi. Like, Kwesi needs to be looked at as one of the best GMs in the damn league. But back to Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I mean, Kirk Cousins having his worst season. I mean, he's got 16 interceptions in only 14 games. He looks old. Obviously, that injury has a lot to do with it. And Kwesi just said, no, I'm not doing it. And that is a big, ballsy move for a product that's already shown he's fantastic.
Yeah, a ballsy move for a guy who's been here forever, knows KLC system, best friends of the KLC, real close friends off the field. Those families do things together. So to move on from Kirk Cousins was, not controversial, but was definitely a route that was definitely contested, debated here on our show amongst our viewers as well. But you got to go look at now the money that he would have invested in Kirk Cousins, where he put that money, who he got for this Vikings. Huge reason why this team is 12-2.
Falcons said, we're done with you. Turns out you're not great. We're going to still have to pay you a ton of money. It's funny. He has a no trade clause. I keep reading more and more stuff. Like, God. He's going to get like another $10 million in March or something. Falcons really stepped on their hog. I mean, for a team like the Falcons, I guess I don't blame them a ton for taking a big shot. They had a ton of offensive weapons. It just didn't work. It didn't work. Mm-hmm. Kirk Cousins looks horrible. Kwesi looks like a genius. And you're right. All the money he put elsewhere, this 2024 free agent class, we don't got to name him off, but it's going to go down as one of the best in Vikings history.
Yeah, it really is. Like all the pieces on defense. Sam Darnold as your quarterback, who's looked better than Kirk Cousins has the last couple of years. His ability to move in the pocket is just such a huge factor. It's such a huge difference from having Kirk Cousins, who's just a statue back there. So every move Kwesi made in this offseason, the signings have paid off huge for not everyone, but 98%.
Hell yeah, they all have.
Well, Jonah Williams didn't, but 90% of them did. The dude's just killing it. And again, just this release, or not release, but the fact that Cousins is benched with that huge contract just proves how right Kwesi was.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. And it was. A lot of people wanted Kirk Cousins back. It didn't matter how much money it was, wanted him back. And unfortunately, now they have to eat a little bit. I was always under, like, I'm not going to blow smoke. I was always like, if it's the right price, sure, yeah, bring him back, get a rookie quarterback still, whatever. So, yeah, but I mean, Kwesi just in general, he gets bashed for his drafts. You know what? And rightfully so. But he's had some hits. Addison. I mean, we got J.J. McCarthy, a guy that we were thinking we were going to have to trade way up for. He stands pat. He gets McCarthy. Dallas Turner. Still don't know what we have in Mekhi Blackman. Mm-hmm. So there's some players there. But the free agencies have been magical. Not just this year.
Yeah, I mean, go back to this first year. Byron Murphy, Harrison Phillips has been good. Definitely some pieces. I know I'm forgetting some guys, but he's found guys. And, like, look at the dirty ones, like the Jerry Tillery's, like the ones that aren't sexy and shiny.
He's dirty?
Well, just like the not glamorous signings.
Jerry Tillery looks very clean. I think
he's hit on a lot of those. I meant from a standpoint of not being like a hot, attractive move. Like, this kind of a gross, like, okay, John Bullard. Like a John Bullard.
I think it's called unsexy.
Unsexy. Jalen Redmond, finding like a guy like Jalen Redmond. I mean, he's finding some of these gems. Ivan Pace Jr. in the draft, undrafted guys, Najee Thompson. He's found these guys. Will Reichard last year, 6th-round pick. So he has hit later. Yeah, you just like to see him have more success early in the draft. And his first draft class definitely was polarizing, to say the least, amongst fans. But he's definitely making up for it in free agency. And
polarizing. It was dog shit. But he's making up for it. And like you said, like the Jonathan Bullards, these guys that just
the dirty ones,
the unsexy ones that are just showing up and playing very, very well. And let's not forget, one of Kwesi's best move, it might have been hiring Kevin O'Connell. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just Kwesi, only 43 years old. He's going to be our GM for the next 40 years. We're going to win a ton of Super Bowls. Wow. And the man is a genius, and it's only going to continue.
I mean, they do give up an Executive of the Year award, right? I mean, he's got to be damn near top of that list.
Probably already got it. It's probably already in the mail. It's probably already in the mail. But I mean, even when the Vikings hired Kwesi, like Ryan Poles, you go back and watch her videos. We're like, hey man, Ryan Poles, we love Ryan Poles. Not panning out. That dude from the Colts, I don't remember his name. Dobbs, yep. Not Dobbs, whatever. Like there was all those guys. Even the dude from ESPN were like, oh, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun. They made the right hire. Kwesi.
Yeah, great job, Will family. Well done, that vetting process they went through. We love Kwesi, and the latest Kirk Cousins news just confirms it. He's a genius.
Yeah, it's they definitely could have went the other way. Kirk Cousins goes somewhere and wins a Super Bowl, but that is not going to happen. Get your butts over to BetUS. Remember to use that promo code YouTube150. We'll be live tonight for Horned Up at 6:45.
Yeah, and remember this, Elon Musk is so rich he could buy every MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL team and still have some cash left over.
Jeez, fun.